Hello Stoic community, welcome to Masked Emotions. Before we dive in, I invite you to slow down for a moment. Find a quiet space, sit up straight, take a few deep breaths, and allow your mind to settle. Let the noise of the world fade into the background. The notifications can wait, the stress can wait, the problems can wait. For the next few minutes, there is only you and one of the most powerful lessons ever written. Today, we are putting on another powerful mask, the mask of Seneca. He was one of the richest and most influential men in the Roman Empire. A brilliant writer, a respected philosopher, a successful businessman, a playwright, an advisor to Emperor Nero himself. He lived in luxury, he owned beautiful villas, he possessed enormous wealth and influence. From the outside, he appeared to have everything a person could ever want. Power, money, status, respect. Yet despite having what millions dream of, Seneca spent his life warning people about a danger far greater than poverty, a danger greater than failure, a danger greater than death itself, the danger of wasting your life. And perhaps the most shocking part is this: most people never realize they are doing it. At the age of 69, Seneca received an order from Emperor Nero. He was to take his own life. There would be no appeal, no negotiation, no escape. His time had come. And yet witnesses described him as calm, composed, at peace. Imagine that. A man facing death itself, a moment that terrifies almost everyone. Yet Seneca accepted it with dignity. Why? Because he had spent decades preparing for the reality that every human being must eventually face. He understood something that most people desperately try to avoid thinking about. Life is temporary, your time is limited, and every second that passes is a second that can never be recovered. This became one of the central themes of his famous essay on the shortness of life. In it, Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Think about that for a moment. Most people complain that life is too short. But Seneca believed the problem wasn't a lack of time. The problem was how we use it. We spend years worrying, years procrastinating, years chasing approval, years waiting for the perfect opportunity, years living according to other people's expectations, and before we know it, entire decades have disappeared. Seneca believed that life is actually long enough to accomplish what truly matters. The tragedy is that most people never focus on what truly matters. Instead, they become distracted, pulled in every direction, constantly busy, but rarely fulfilled, constantly occupied, but rarely present, constantly moving, but rarely progressing. Seneca observed that many people spend their lives preparing to live. They tell themselves, "I'll start when I'm older. I'll start when I have more money. I'll start when things calm down. I'll start when the timing is right." But the timing never arrives. Tomorrow becomes next week becomes next year, and next year becomes a lifetime of regret. This is the mask of Seneca, the mask that forces you to confront a question most people avoid. If your life ended sooner than expected, would you be satisfied with how you spent your time? Would you be proud of your priorities? Would you be grateful for how you lived? Or would you realize that you spent too much time worrying about things that never truly mattered? Seneca wanted us to understand that time is the most valuable thing we possess, more valuable than money, more valuable than status, more valuable than possessions. If someone steals your money, you can earn more. If you lose a possession, you can replace it. But once time is gone, it is gone forever. And yet people give away their time freely. They waste hours scrolling without purpose. They waste days comparing themselves to others. They waste months holding grudges. They waste years chasing approval. Imagine someone offered you $1 million. Most people would immediately pay attention. But what if someone offered you 1 extra year of life, 1 extra year to spend with your family, 1 extra year to pursue your dreams, 1 extra year to become who you were meant to be? Wouldn't that be worth more than any amount of money? Seneca would say that every morning you wake up, you are given exactly that gift. Another day, another opportunity, another chance, and yet many people treat it as if it has no value. This is why Seneca constantly reminded himself of death, not because he was obsessed with dying, but because he wanted to fully appreciate living. The awareness of death made him more grateful, more focused, more intentional. When you truly understand that your time is limited, your priorities begin to change. You stop arguing over meaningless things. You stop chasing every distraction. You stop allowing negative people to dominate your thoughts. You become selective. You become intentional. You become present. Think about how much energy people spend worrying about what others think. A stranger's opinion can ruin their entire day. One negative comment can consume their mind for hours. Yet Seneca would ask, why are you sacrificing precious moments of your life for someone else's judgment? Those moments are part of your life. Once spent, they can never return. Or consider how many people stay trapped in fear. They have dreams they never pursue, goals they never start, conversations they never have, because they are waiting for certainty. But certainty never comes. Life is happening right now, not tomorrow, not next month, not when conditions become perfect. Now. Seneca taught that wisdom is not found in endless planning. Wisdom is found in action, in living, in making the most of the present moment. Even while living among luxury and wealth, Seneca practiced simplicity. At times he would deliberately live with less. He would sleep on the floor, eat simple meals, wear ordinary clothing. Why? Because he wanted to remind himself that happiness does not depend on comfort. He wanted to prove that external things did not control him. His wealth belonged to him. He did not belong to his wealth. This is another lesson hidden within Seneca's mask. Many people think freedom comes from having more. More money, more followers, more possessions, more recognition. But Seneca understood that true freedom comes from needing less. The fewer things that control you, the freer you become. The fewer distractions that own your attention, the more fully you can live. So here is the question I want you to ask yourself today. Are you really living? Or are you merely existing? Are you spending your days intentionally? Or are you drifting through them unconsciously? How many dreams have you postponed? How many opportunities have you ignored? How many precious moments have slipped away because you assumed there would always be more time? Seneca's message is urgent because time is moving, whether you notice it or not. This day will never come again. This week will never come again. This year will never come again. The clock never pauses. The calendar never stops. Life continues forward, with or without your attention. So stop waiting. Stop postponing your happiness. Stop delaying the things that matter most. Call the person you care about. Take the first step toward your goal. Learn the skill. Start the project. Write the book. Build the life you keep imagining. Because one day, the opportunity to begin will disappear forever. And when that day comes, all that will matter is how you used the time you were given. This is how a man who possessed immense wealth understood that time was worth more than gold. This is how a philosopher facing death remained calm. This is how you can stop wasting the only life you have. This is the mask of Seneca. Thank you for watching, family. If this lesson hit you hard, comment below. I will not waste my life, and tell me which Stoic should wear the next mask. If you want to start living with more intention, subscribe and turn on notifications. A new mask drops every week. Until next time, wear the mask, value your time, and live immediately.